The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Ford Field. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Lions call their first timeout. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play action now. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. contact, jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. It's the pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. 14. Goff to throw. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Detroit. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
First and 10 now from the 36. Once again, it's Gibbs. Space to run inside the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Justice Hill to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter. But that was their third attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. You got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now on second down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Third and long for Jackson. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run here with Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. Here's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Goff to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. They'll go play action with Goff. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. They'll run with Montgomery. And he will dive into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. A first down throw for Jackson. A hit as he threw. The pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll get this one out to his fullback.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
On third down, Jackson. This is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Gibbs. And just a short gain there, down to the 38. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Goff. Right side, that's St. Brown. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's taken in. He is in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he gets him around 6 there. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now here's Lamar. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. And they're going for this. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It's Marcus Williams in on that stop. Working quickly here. 2nd and 4. Throw complete to Williams. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's about a 4-yard pickup, and they'll still be playing the sticks. 3rd and 11 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Goff to the air now. Quick slant complete. Touchdown, Detroit. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shape the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Return's looking good so far. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. David Long getting to the spot that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Handoff now to the receiver. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
Lamar out of the pistol. Henry on the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down, ball at the 36. They go play fake with Jackson. Gets everything he has under this throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Carlton Davis. And the Lions are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. I give to Montgomery to start the drive. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first. Behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Lions in possession. All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, gone. Got Williams, and it's complete. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, gone. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives the Lions the 1st. Throwing again, it's gone. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Fox now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Lions bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Goff on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the sack. Has it down close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Greg Reynolds to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens twist the knife after that interception. Wow, they took it all the way back to the 20-yard line before being stopped. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion going left. First down. Here's Lamar. That's taken in by Henry. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. It moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 16. Gets it to him on the screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Lamar now from the gun. He finds him beyond the marker. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Henry has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Fullback trying to power it across. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Trying to run with Henry, and he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Looking for Williams, and it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Jackson throwing here. Finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Short pass brought in. Juke the defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs?
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Ravens nothing.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Running once more with Henry. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And the Lions into a nickel set for 3rd down. Lamar back to throw. It's tipped away. It's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Pistol snap to Jackson. That's cut beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. The throw is caught. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Lions will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And it sets up second down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Goff setting to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. They'll go for it. Goff. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens have some new life in the fourth. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Aguilar, the receiver, in motion right. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
They put a receiver in motion right. Looking to throw it. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To throw. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up fourth down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Desperation time here on fourth. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So second down coming up.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 3-score game in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Working across the middle block, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
So it's one for the win column for the Lions. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Lions as we'll see you next time from Detroit.